Hey folks, FJB3 here, the Wrestling Nut. More content for geeks. Let's talk about Money in the Bank last night. Well, Naomi was the right choice. Seth Rollins certainly didn't need the briefcase, and R-Truth was a work. If you get anything from my content, I try to give you some good shit. Please subscribe. That would be really cool. Like it as well. Let's go through it real quickly. So they open it up with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And I got to say, folks, on paper, this should have been the best ladder match ever. I was touting this. I thought it would be, clearly the best match on this four-match card, but it just didn't hit the mark for me. It was odd. They played it safe, I think, last year. JD from New York mentioned this. Last year was such a car crash that this year they decided to play it safe. But what they did do was come out with the right outcome. Naomi, I picked her to win. It just makes sense, folks. Her character, if you pay attention, her heel persona, proceed with caution character is working, and her with the briefcase just opens up avenues for different stories. All right, but the match itself wasn't that good. Moving on, I'm not even going to talk about Dominic Mysterio's Intercontinental title defense. Folks, how can you have four matches on a PLE, add a match the day of, and you knew they were going to add a match, and leave off just talent, stories, and just throw Dominic in there because you have this business deal with AAA. Moving on, all right? So Becky Lynch and Valkyrie, if you thought they had a great match at Backlash, geez, they had even a better match. I mean, folks, these women are... the chemistry they have is extraordinary, and they put on a damn good match, telling a damn good story. And if you watch that match, Becky Lynch took some horrific bumps. She walks away your new Intercontinental Champion. I told you right on this that this will be a trilogy, and this is Becky Lynch is being incredible right now. This is what grizzled veterans that are established do. They put over younger talent, and she's given her the rub, and what's happened is Valkyrie's actually now looked at completely different. Moving on. The men's ladder match, folks. People loved this match. Some didn't. I didn't like this at all. Again, this pay-per-view, to me, I'll get to that in a second, it was just average at best. See, what they did was they put a match on pause, okay, for 5 to 10 minutes to do some angles. And we all knew Seth Rollins' involvement. There would be some Braun Breaker and some Bronson Reed. We knew maybe with Solo Sikoa being involved, there'd be some bloodline action. And that all happened, but basically the 5 to 10 minute pause of the match was just for Jacob Fatu to turn face, to tell Solo he hates him. Now that's so stupid to me, because why Solo even in the qualifier? Why is he even in the match? He could have done that to prevent him to being in the Money in the Bank match to begin with. Could have been done on a Raw. Instead, you're just wasting this PLE time for it to happen. So Seth Rollins ends up winning the match, and they teased LA Knight, and I predicted LA Knight, and they made the wrong choice, folks. All right? The only way they made the right choice is if he cashes in tomorrow, and he's your new world champion to end this pathetic Jey Uso reign. Because LA Knight's character, and him teasing it for 12 months, makes perfect sense, and it elevates LA Knight finally to the main event, and he can do different stories with that. But they went with the safe choice, Seth Rollins stable. Again, I hope he cashes in tomorrow with his Gunther Jey Uso match, because lame event Jey Uso is horrible. I've been telling you, now he's turned into a joke where he's just a yeet man. So maybe that's the reason they put it on Rollins, to get that belt off of Jey Uso. We shall see. The main event, folks, I'm a wrestling nut. This is crap on a stick. This is like a nothing burger. Who the gives a fuck? There's no stakes on the line. You know it's going to be an average to lame match. Cody's going to carry the match. I will say this, Logan Paul did some really cool spots. I give Logan Paul all the props in the world, but that meant nothing. And then the hooded character running in at the end, R-Truth, Ron Killings now. Folks, this was a work to begin with. I'll do a separate video, explain to you exactly how and why this is a work. So this meant nothing. Big fucking deal. Cody pins John Cena. You're going to have a rematch with Cody Rhodes, boring old stale Cody Rhodes and John Cena? Come on, folks. Overall, see, I wanted to get this point across. This is like watching weekly TV program now, these PLEs. I'm not even bitching about all the, marketing and advertising, all the spots. It's just like, it's slow, it's meandering, it's not tight, and the only difference between watching a Raw, SmackDown, or that PLE last night was that there wasn't commercials during the match. That's it. They need to do better, folks. They are losing a wrestling nut like me. The only thing they did right was Naomi and Becky Lynch, which is good. But they're big picture things. The stuff that gets the most focus is where they lose me. They're minutia things. All the stuff that they just put on TV to put on TV seems to be the stuff that the writers really care about and stuff I pay attention to. So there you go, folks. There are my thoughts. You got Seth Rollins. Hopefully he cashes in within tomorrow or the next week. Naomi as your Money in the Bank winners. You have John Cena ruining wrestling, and you have a great female match once again. Like I said, the females will carry this company through the next year. Give me your thoughts. I'll respond if you leave me a comment. Again, I do it for the love of the game. I get it right a lot, but I'm the first to admit when I'm wrong. Subscribe to me, man. I give you some good shit. But thank you. Thank you very much for watching.